Beautiful day to be a bear. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky here with TechBud Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Wednesday. Today is September 6th. We just wrapped up my live trading session with the LPP team. Again, friendly reminder, I trade live with them every single morning, and we actually caught some of the economic reports, really the main economic report that sent the NASDAQ market spiraling down. We all caught it within that live stream. I was in SQQQ. We began adding more to it when direction became favorable, and man, it was just it worked out very well, right? We had a lot of consolidation during that during the pre-market session, right when market opened. We even began to consolidate at that same time as well. Then what happened right around my time? It's 7 o'clock, but if you're in the East Coast, it's 10 o'clock. You can see that we saw one huge green candle, and ever since then, we've been forming higher highs and higher lows. If we look at the 5-minute time frame, overall SQQQ, incredibly strong. QQQ looking a little bit on the weaker side. 30-minute time frame. This is something that I pointed out to our LPP team, testing the moving average as a support. But if we continue to show progress on the downside, then again, we could really begin to step on the gas and make some money as we work towards the 1 hour moving average. And that's 370, or if you're looking at SQQQ, closer to nearly $19 a share, which would be a really nice gap up. But as of right now, we're looking good. We're feeling good. It's kind of slowing down. So I'm thinking of reducing my position size. I'm keeping my LPP team up to date with what my intentions are. And again, if you guys want to be able to watch me trade live, even you can watch today's live session, right? If you want to sign up, it's the second link in the description down below. We give you access to all the previous live sessions. So, but what happened today was we had the S&P Global U.S. Services, pretty much the PMI report came out. Market didn't move too much on that one. It came in at 50.5 when the prior came in at 51. Nothing too significant. But the ISM non-manufacturing index for the month of August came in. Again, you guys can see the impact that it has a little bit more seriously. The actual what was reported, 54.5% with the expectation of 52.4%. So again, overall non-manufacturing index came in a little bit stronger than what was expected. And then right away, we saw a shift. I think we were at like 97% probability that there was going to be a rate pause, and then it dropped down to 90%. So you can see how as these economic reports continue to come out, it affects the expectation from the Federal Reserve more and more, right? So we're 2 weeks out from the next FOMC rate decision, which is the FOMC meeting. So really looking forward to that. And we will see, right? As of right now, there's a very high expectation, as you can see, even with what was reported today. Let's be honest, right? There's still a very high expectation that the Federal Reserve is going to pause. We'll see as more reports come out, especially I believe it's going to be next week as we have the CPI data report comes out, the PMI, right, or the PPI, which is the Producer Price Index report. So inflation reports are all going to be coming out next week. I hope that you're ready for it. And then the only last thing is on Friday of this week, we have Vice Chair Michael Barr speaking 30 minutes before the market opens. So it's going to be interesting to see with what he says and how that influences the overall market. But as of right now, I'm taking it day by day. It's still super early on to the overall market, but I wanted to ask you guys what you think, right? Obviously, a lot of people didn't really understand why I thought the market was going to pull on back. Now, hopefully, it makes a little bit more sense. When we gap up very quickly and then we begin to lack progress, right? We began to consolidate. It was showing signs of a resistance. It didn't mean that it had to sell off. It's just why I was paying attention to SQQQ. So now that we got that pullback today, it doesn't mean that it has to continue. But again, this is why we look at the 30-minute and we're waiting to see signs of progress on the downside. And if we break below, 372, that was the previous kind of like gap down all the way down to 366, which would be a beautiful gap up for SQQQ. Remember, the only people that complain and the only people that freak out when the market pulls on back are those that simply did not prepare. But guess what? We're always prepared here. We always try to be. It's not that we're perfect, but we always try to focus on one thing, and that's market direction and making sure price action is in our favor, right? The perfect example of something not to be like is AMC traders, right? AMC traders are very hopeful. They always think that the stock is going to come back and that the squeeze is coming. But guess what? The only thing that is coming is bankruptcy, right? We see AMC now at the lowest price point it's ever been, even before this whole squeeze, AMC short squeeze happened. And again, direction is not in their favor. It continues to go against them. And fundamentally, it's a shit company, right? So if there's a goal of what not to be like, I think that's going to be AMC, right? But nonetheless, again, I just love joking around about them. If you have any questions, you guys can feel free to reach out via Discord, and that's going to be the first link in the description down below. But again, I trade live with one team and one team only. That is my LPP team, and that is the second link in the description down below. I hope to see you for tomorrow's live trading session. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.